To my big brother, George, the richest man in town.
At the end of It's a Wonderful Life, a whole American town comes together to save the beloved local bank and the people it serves from ruin by a greedy plutocrat. It's a heartwarming ending to a story about how no one who has friends is poor.
The bill is passed.
And while a deal in U.S. Congress has saved the country from a catastrophic default on its debt, the high-stakes legislative knife fight the bill required didn't make anybody any friends in Washington. On that, Democrats and Republicans can agree.
Talk about food programs. I don't hear a whole hell of a lot about what we're doing to devastate American families with rampant inflation because we keep spending money we don't have.
Every demand that Republicans made in this bill hurts somebody and hurts the most vulnerable in our country. Going after SNAP for older people, a measly $6 a day benefit. Shame on you for doing that.
The deal trims spending for tax enforcement and requires more adults receiving welfare to work in return for government support. The savings amount to about $1 trillion. But U.S. President Joe Biden was able to hold off Republican demands to cut aid to the poorest families. Republicans secured a promise to spend more on the military. With the political drama over for now, markets will turn their attention to monetary policy and the Federal Reserve's next decisions on interest rates.
We're going to avoid default. So the market's just dealing with the fact that the Federal Reserve is back into play. And that's more important for the market than the debt ceiling was. The debt ceiling was mostly just noise.
While the volume of that noise is down, it may go up again, over the same debt ceiling argument. The independence of the U.S. central bank is supposed to protect financial regulation from the volatility of partisan passions. But the Federal Reserve cannot escape them entirely. The debt ceiling deal expires on January 1st, 2025. That puts it right between the general election and the inauguration of the next presidential term. If Biden loses, that means a president who is leaving office on January 20th, 2025, will have to go toe-to-toe again with Republicans insistent on risking a suicidal default to push through spending cuts. It's enough to worry any banker, no matter how many friends they have. Wilson Dizard, TRT World.